Intercontinental Airport, according to Channel 2 radar. Thunderstorms earlier this evening dumped around 6 inches of rain up in the Champions and Spring area. This additional heavy rainfall will likely produce some severe local flooding. So if you live in a low-lying area up in north central Harris County, do be very, very cautious. Again, a flash flood warning has been issued for north central Harris County. At this time, Channel 2 radar indicates that the bulk of the heavy thunderstorms have moved off to the east of Houston and are at this time moving very slowly. The frontal system that was helping to push it all has stalled out again, and if anything, seems to be backing up. The thunderstorms themselves are not backing up to the west, but the frontal system is. So we may be in for more rain for tomorrow. It looks as though heavy, violent thunderstorms are over for the evening. The greatest danger for the remainder of the night is flooding. And we still have our tornado watch in effect until 4 o'clock in the morning. Stay tuned to Channel 2 for important weather developments. Now we rejoin David Letterman.
Hi, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm really upset about something. You know, here in New York and I guess all over the Northeast, it has rained a lot. First, we were in a drought, and then it started to rain, and it rained straight from, what is today's date, by the way, Morty? Today is May 17th. It rained right through the 17th. It started raining December 9th, and it rained every day. So this morning, I'm on my way to work, and about 3 years ago, I bought an umbrella from a guy at 48th and 6th. I get the same umbrella out this morning, and I take it outside. The wind catches it, and it's busted. So I go back to 48th and 6th to return it, you know. The guy is gone. Not a note, nothing. You know, I hate to see people being duped. Let me give you an example of this. Earlier today, Phil Donahue on his program, and a fine program it is. No, it's true. Had a woman who multiple personalities. She had a dozen different personalities. On Phil's show, we only got to hear from 8. The other 4 are going to be on Oprah tomorrow. So, oh, come on. Why, there was an awkward moment last night at a state banquet in Beijing when Deng Xiaoping told Mikhail Gorbachev that the fine brewed coffee usually reserved for state occasions had been switched for Folgers crystals. Yeah, those guys. It's the jury. My God. Hal, Mr. Gurney, can you do me a favor? Can we take a shot of the folks at Live at 5? And see? Earlier, we thought maybe we would go pay a visit to our friends at Live at 5, and they got wind of it, so they added security. They got, look at these guys. There's this guy, and then the guy in the back right there. Which one of you guys will be taking the bullet if there's trouble? And they said emphatically, no way. They said, please, don't come over and bother us. And we said, okay, we won't come over and bother you. But then we found out that they added the security. Normally, there's not that many guards out there, but they've really... There's 2 guys inside. And what you don't see there are sandbags. It's like Panama right there. Paul, just a little bit of music, and we won't exactly go visit them. We'll just go out and perhaps say hello. Oh, look at this. Somebody could have been hurt. They left this piece of equipment right here. It was nearly hurt. Hi, can you excuse me there for a second, Bailey? Excuse me. That's quite all right. Mm-hmm. This won't take a second. Let's take this over. Can you follow me with the AC? Get this out of the way. I'll be right back. Get this out of the way. Hi, Beth. How are you? Nice to see you. Is it all loaded up and ready to go? All ready to go. Hi. Okay. All right, let's see. Boy, this thing works at pretty good speed. Hi, how you doing? There's nothing more to be seen here. You folks go on back to your homes. Hi. Now, they told you not to let us in, is that the deal?
Correct.
And why can't we come in?
They don't want you in.
They don't want us in there.
Exactly.
Why? Something about me personally?
No, nothing against you.
Hey, you sound like somebody's breaking into your car. Go check that out. All right, well, what's your name?
Roger.
Roger, you seem like a very nice guy, Roger. How long have you been with NBC? Are you with NBC?
No time.
Okay. Okay. I have my finger on the trigger. Nobody cross me. You're dealing with a desperate, dangerous man. All right, let's see. Is this about right? I'm gonna let you guys duck. I'll give you a count to 3, and then I'm gonna have to fire him. You understand that, all right? Anton, could we have a drum roll, please? 1. Seriously, you should duck because who knows what's in there. 2. You all right? Thank you very much. Is everyone okay?
Yes.
Okay. Is your friend all right?
He's all right. You all right?
Man. Okay. So, let's see. Where does that leave us? Excuse me. So, you see, we were... I gave them every opportunity to duck. See, what we were going to do is we were going to go in there while Sal Marciano was doing the sports, and because the Knicks won last night, we were going to help him celebrate with that little festive display.
That would have been nice.
Yeah, but they said no thanks, so...
They posted extra security.
That's right. There they are now. Quiet, isn't it, Paul? Isn't it very quiet in here?
Got a little quiet.
Yeah, it is a little quiet, isn't it? What do we do now? Huh? Do the top 10. Did something happen while I was out of the room?
No, we were just watching.
Did Wendell drop his pants?
Nothing happened.
It seems a little quiet.
Well, it got a little quiet. We missed you. Now that you're back, you have to win us over again with fine, high-quality comedy material.
Oh, my God, really?
Yeah.
Well, geez, if I had known that, I never would have left. Okay, let's do our top 10 list. Here it is, top 10 Chinese student slogans. You know, they're demonstrating there in China.
Is that
like
right,
a
sir?
million. The demonstrators are 1 million strong.
Really? 1 million demonstrators.
Yeah,
These,
that's what
I
I'm
guess,
led
would
to
be the top 10 slogans that you might hear among those 1 million demonstrators.
That's right.
Over in China.
I wish we had some of them here with us now.
Yeah.
Here we go, number 10. We want Coke machines in the forced labor camps. Number 9, hey, what's with Dan Rather? You know, he's broadcasting from over there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So number 9 would be, hey, what's with Dan Rather?
What's with Dan Rather?
Yeah, the kids want to know what's the deal on Dan Rather.
He's over there broadcasting.
That's right,
from...
nightly, the CBS Evening News with
I
Dan
see.
Rather. Number 8, no MSG. Number 7, Knicks in 7. Number 6, them bats is smart. They use radar. Number 5. Number 5, Elvis, show yourself. Number 4, Forbidden City, no. Twitty City, yes. Number 3, Steinbrenner sucks. Number 2, democracy, human rights, microwave nachos. And number 1, there's more than 1 billion of us. Let's turn this dump over. Thank you so much. Paul, what is that?
The kids are all right.
New?
The Who. The kids are all right.
There you go.
Played it first in honor of the kids over in China.
That's right.
Then said, hey, let's go for it for a commercial break.
Well, I'm sure the kids in China appreciate that. Okay, right now, folks, it's time for stupid human tricks. Odd little things that people have taught themselves to do, usually for bar bets, that kind of thing, and then they're going to come out here and do them for us tonight on network television. Our first participant, Mr. Jim Woods. Jim, are you back there?
I'm a bank auditor.
Bank auditor. Auditor.
Auditor.
Yeah, A-U-D-I-T-O-R. Right. And you go around and you audit banks?
No, I work for a bank and audit different customers.
Oh, I see. And do you usually find nasty stuff going on?
Sometimes.
What percentage of the time?
90.
90% of the time? Really? You would find irregularities 90% of the time?
Just small ones, though.
No kidding. So do you think that essentially people are decent or nasty?
They're decent. They just make mistakes.
Are they mistakes, Jim? All right. I guess I kind of got off on a little tangent there. I'm sorry. I hope this doesn't take away from your performance time. But I have a feeling it did. Jim, what are you going to do tonight?
I can put 5 pencils in each eye.
5 pencils. See, now, you learned to do this when you should have been auditing, didn't you? All right, Jim Woods, can we help with anything? Perhaps some enhancement of sorts? A drum roll? Anton, get ready. Jim Woods, 5 pencils in each eye. Here we go. All the way from Warren, Michigan, beautiful part of the country, Jim Woods. Close enough. Close enough. Congratulations. Here it is in slow motion instant replay. There you go, Jim. Nice job. The youth of America. Thank you for being here. Good luck. Our next participant, Mike Collins. Is there a Mike Collins with us tonight? All right. What do you do there in Libertyville?
Watch a lot of TV.
Hey, there you go.
I'm one of those guys that are looking for a job. Can't find a job.
Yeah, well, there's good money in TV watching.
There sure is. A few extra pounds.
Did you, how old a person are you?
25.
25, and tonight you're going to do for us something with, is this for part of the stunt, or are you just thirsty?
I guess I'm thirsty. I guess I'm just going to open up the beer bottles with my teeth.
Yeah! What? All right, I was impressed by that. All right. Anton, you want to help here? A drum roll from Anton? Mike?
Sure. Go ahead, Antoine.
There you go. Nice job. There it is. Take a look. Good luck to you. Thank you for coming out. Mike Collins. You know, now, after people see this, he'll get a job like that. You're going to work with Jim auditing people. The youth of America. And in China, they're demonstrating. Here, guys busting beer bottles. It's odd, isn't it, how life works out? That's right. It sure is. Is there a George Kipriatis with us tonight? A Mr. Kip?
Dance with this table.
You're going to, I'm sorry, you're going to dance?
Dance.
Dance with the table.
If you don't mind, I can
No,
put
I
the
don't
chair on
mind.
the table.
No, you're going to dance, but how did you come by this? Why are you dancing with the table?
Well, I haven't figured it out yet. I'm still thinking. But back in my village, they say that the Greeks used to do that, so I keep hearing it, but I never see it, so I decided to do it myself.
Well, you hear a lot of things about the Greeks. Anyway, now, but tonight you're going to, George, oh, shut up. Tonight, you're going to dance with the table, and you've got food and stuff there. All right. Music?
Zorba.
Zorba? Yeah, sure. Okay. There we go. George Kipriatis, dancing with the table. First, somebody's going to get hurt. Oh! Oh! George Kipriatis dancing with the table. Pleasure to meet you, George. Thank you for being here. George Kipriatis. Okay. Sakes, don't put pencils in your eyes. You shouldn't do that. Don't open beer bottles with your teeth. And kids, please, whatever you do, please, never ever do this, especially at Thanksgiving. Never pick up the table with your mouth. All right? Because what? Please,
Don't
absolutely.
do this at all.
Our next guest, Hal, are the guards still over there, or can we not see them now?
We'll take a look.
All right, hey, that's Mr. Gurney right there. There we go. Taking a look now. Wow. Don't operate that camera with your mouth either, Carl. Boing! It's the Three Stooges. Yeah, oh my God. Whoa! Oh, Big burly guys. Yes, sir. We're not coming over, don't worry. Nice to see you. What are they paying you? I'll double your salary to come over and stand by my doors. Oh, look at this guy. He's getting special instructions now. Seriously, whatever you do, don't, and then I'll have to come out and... okay, fine. Then we'll all go to dinner later. Our next guest was the undisputed hero. Is Carl going to come running back in here now? Come on, Carl, we're waiting for you. Come on, hurry up. Attaboy, here he goes. Our next guest was the undisputed hero of the 1988 World Series, as well as its most valuable player. He also won his league's Cy Young Award. And here he is, folks, one of the finest pitchers in baseball today, Orel Hershiser. Orel. Hello. Pleasure to see you. Good to see you. Have a seat. There it is. Sure. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Congratulations on all the success. Let's talk a little bit about this year. Things are going all right for you this year? Not as well as you would like? Better than you had hoped?
Is this top 10?
Yeah, whatever you want.
It's going okay.
Yeah.
The team has struggled a little bit offensively. We've had trouble, but we're hanging in there. You know?
And how about you
We're near the
personally?
top. I'm 5-3 right now. I have an ERA about 1.76 or so.
And is this comparable to what you were doing this time last year or not?
I think it's a little better.
A little better.
Not the record, but the ERA and the other stats are a little better.
It seems like after the kind of year you had last year, and of course the scoreless innings, was that the record that you went?
59.
How many? 59 scoreless innings. It was. People think they're attending a roast or something. And it seemed almost inevitable that you would have a slump, but you really haven't had one, have you?
Well, I gave up a run in the first inning of this year, and that took back all the anticipation of the streak continuing.
Yeah.
But after the first run, and then I lost that start, then I've gone on and pitched pretty well. Got things together.
Did you have, I think I heard something about maybe some worries about a little pain here and there or not? Did that?
Oh, at time I had an elbow twinge,
Yeah.
and Tommy had a heart attack.
Yeah.
He started to lose weight, but he's doing all right now.
But when you have a pain in your elbow, I mean, does it flash into your mind that, oh my God,
This could be over?
Yeah.
But I got a guaranteed 3-year contract.
So, well, what do you care? But seriously, I mean,
But
that's good.
You get tingling down your fingers, and it was an ulnar nerve problem. And they thought that I was just a little stiff and had some problems. Our physical therapist, Pat Screener, worked very hard on me and got me back in shape.
And everything is fine now?
Everything is fine.
Yeah. Well, good, and congratulations. How is Fernando doing, by the way?
Fernando's pitching tonight,
Yeah.
so I've got to hurry on over to the ballpark and watch him pitch.
And last year he was injured and then took like the second or the last third of the season off. And
Right.
Yeah.
He's coming back. He's working hard at coming back right now, and he's doing real well. He's struggled at times, but his comeback trail is coming. His stats aren't there, but he's coming back.
Yeah. Well, I hope everything works out for him.
Do you think Sid heard about the tees last night?
Heard about the what?
The tees.
The tees?
Me being on the show because he wears a New York jersey.
Oh, I see. He has his New York Yankee shirt on. Yeah.
I know.
Well,
It'd make me feel
periodically-
at home.
No, he wears that from time to time.
I don't know. I don't like that.
See how quiet it gets in here? Where were we? Anyway, and you got the big, huge contract. You're the highest paid player in the history of the game.
Yeah, it's great.
But I think you deserve it after the kind of year you had last year. You, more than anyone, except maybe for Kirk Gibson,
Right.
were the reasons that you guys, I think, won the World Series.
We had an outstanding team last year, and a lot of things fell together. I mean, guys like Mickey Hatcher, who was one of our leaders of our stuntmen, the guys on the bench did outstanding, and Kirk hit that dramatic home run, and then the pitching, and Mike Scioscia hit the home run here in New York against Dwight Gooden in the 9th inning to get us into the World Series.
It hasn't worn off.
Friendly confines of New York, here we are.
Now, do you get your money in a paycheck? Do you see your paychecks? Do they go to an accountant? How's that
I see
handled?
my paychecks.
You do see your paychecks.
Yeah.
So when you get the first paychecks on this new contract, what was that like?
Well, I had a $1.1 million signing bonus, and
Oh my God!
and then I got
Wait
then
a
I
minute,
got
just
back
to
pay.
sign another contract, they give you $1.1 million?
Yeah, it was a. I don't want to. Yeah. But
Man.
that's a lot of work.
Yeah, oh, sure. Of course it is.
It's a long name. But, and then they gave me, the first 2 checks that I received, it made me cry, and I was laughing, and some of the younger players came over to the locker. I didn't know I was getting them that day. And they came up to me in spring training and handed me 2 checks, and the $1.1 million netted out to 800 and some thousand, and the other one was back pay back to December, and that was like for 350,000. So it was like, honey, I'm home.
Oh, my God.
Got paid today.
Well, geez, I hope you didn't blow it all on candy and gum.
No. No. Yeah.
My heavens, that's staggering.
Taxes are tough.
Yeah. Do the players treat you any differently now than last year or not?
No, our guys are great.
Yeah.
We have an outstanding team. The only thing different on my number at the locker when I got to spring training, I got a little late because my contract negotiations went over. I was in spring training late, and my number is 55.
Right.
And they put 2 lines through the 5s and make them cash signs.
You know, it would be great, and I can't say this on behalf of the New York fans, but it would be great if you were able to, in some measure, duplicate the success you had last year, and then that would remove some of that pressure about earning that kind of huge sum of money, right?
A little bit.
Yeah. Well, I hope it works out well for you. Pleasure to meet you, Oral. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
Guy.
Young guy and taller than I thought he would be.
Rich guy.
Rich guy, and very good at what he does.
Absolutely.
You know, by the way, what the name Oral means? In
Well,
Slavic, I believe it means. Do you take a guess? You want to guess?
It's having to do with the oscularium, osculatum, osculi, osculi. I don't know. What does oral mean? I don't.
It means
really.
eagle.
Is that right?
That's right. Hershiser, any thoughts there?
No, I don't.
Steel belted. No, it doesn't.
Steel belted eagle.
I don't know what I'm talking about. But a nice guy. Tomorrow on the program, tomorrow on the... It's time now for a quiz about the wonderful town in which we do this great program every night. It's a quiz about New York City. Paul?
Start spreading those news.
It gets... You know, when it gets quiet like that, it's frightening, isn't it?
It is a little scary.
You get the feeling they know something we don't know.
Especially for hosts.
Like
it's very
civilization outside this building has stopped. Are we late? Well, watch how I blow right through this. New York City street quiz number 1. Here we go. Here we see an escaped criminal, a shoplifting suspect. C, New York City's worst magician. Oh, hey, good grab. Number 2, this group of spectators is watching A, ice skaters, B, street musicians, C, Willard Scott's 2 o'clock feeding. Paul, tomorrow, ask me the story about the garage door.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow. Number 3, this gentleman is arranging to make a down payment on A, an apartment, B, a new car, C, a city official. Something about the acoustics in this room, and you don't hear things right away. Number 4, this unmistakable sight is A, a dry cleaning establishment, B, a vent from a Chinese restaurant, C, a sign that someone has just plugged in their new General Electric clock radio. Number 5, this child is axing her mother. A, where do flowers come from? B, how do birds fly? C, why are those men holding hands? Number 6, here we see A, professional landscapers, B, Con Edison employees, C, subway fare beaters tunneling to the A train. Number 7, this woman, A is on her lunch hour, B is enjoying the spring weather, C has just now completed the New York City Marathon. Congratulations, ma'am. Check and see if
Dave has just made a joke.
Check and see if people are still on the street. Has life as we know it stopped outside
Feeling like
the
you're
building?
in some sort of
I
an
do
enclosed
too.
vacuum.
I just hope there's enough canned goods to last for a couple of weeks.
even know where I can get in or out.
Number 8, this man's exuberant movements seem to say to all the world, A, I am a free spirit, B, springtime rejuvenates me, C, I'm goofier than a duck on ether. How we doing? 1 minute. I'm going to bring this in right on time. In fact, if you want, you can put a clock on me and count me down to the very last second, because we're right on time. We'll be landing in Denver right on time, Paul. Prepare for an early arrival.
Okay, great. We may have to sit on the runway a little bit.
Yeah, we might. Well, they pull another one out of the gate. Number 9. Every 6 months, this hot dog wagon gets new A, heating pipes, B, wheels, C, hot dogs. Thank you. Man in the first row shouting it out. You can see that joke coming up 6th Avenue. Congratulations, sir. You deserve your own talk show. 30 seconds? I have time to blow now. This is great. 30 seconds. Well, just count me down here. Okay. New York City Street Quiz number 10. Here's the carousel in Central Park. And we see the warning, don't jump on or off when moving. Insert your own Joan Collins joke here.
Most of the thunderstorms still moving off to the east, but very slowly. There's still quite a lot of rain falling, but nothing of a severe nature, at least as far as thunderstorms are concerned. The severity right now is the amount of rain that comes down. Harris County Flood Control District reports the Cypress Creek is out of banks at I-45 at Stubner Airlines Road. Radar shows that the very heavy rain continues over much of North Harris County, but the heaviest activity is moving over toward Louisiana. Flooding along Cypress Creek is expected to increase and spread downstream as the heavy rains run off. Everyone in the Champions, 1960, and the Inverness Forest area, Westview area, should remain alert and be ready to take quick action if flooding develops in your area. Again, a flash flood warning is in effect until 1:30 in the morning for northern Harris County. Stay tuned to Channel 2 for important weather developments. Now back to David Letterman.
Well, what happened? How long were you on the air?
Well, it was considered 5 years in TV talk, but it was really 4.5.
4.5 years?
Yeah.
And well, that's a long time. That's a pretty successful run, isn't it?
I guess so.
Yeah.
It never feels like long enough. Well, I suppose it does.
Yeah, I think everybody wants to have a sustaining bit of employment, don't they?
Yes,
Yeah.
most certainly.
Yeah.
Yes, I can remember what it feels like now.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I would have liked it to have gone on a little bit longer myself, but it's okay.
So Sunday was the final show. Did you have a party?
We had a party.
Yeah. How was the party?
I had mixed feelings about going because I felt like I already said goodbye to everybody, you know? We did the last shots, and we spent the last 2 days in a swimming pool. That was fun. I thought that was appropriate.
Yeah.
We ended very nice and clean, very calm, very cooled out.
And what was the party itself like then?
The party itself was very dark.
All right. Dark meaning?
Dark, no light.
Ah.
As opposed to in the mood was okay. I don't know. It was all right. There was a lot of people and their families.
Well, that's good. That's
and
the way it
wives and
should be.
Yeah, but it kind of made it different. You know, the goodbye was really when you said goodbye to the crew and everybody when you finished working.
Now we heard all along during the course of the show that there was friction between Bruce. I'm sorry, I can't.
Willis.
Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
See, now you were being silly. I just actually couldn't think of his name.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was being silly with you. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
No, honey, you were being silly all by yourself.
Oh boy.
Bruce Willis and, of course, Sybil Shepherd. Now, how did they get along at the party?
They weren't both at the party.
They weren't both at the party.
No, they weren't both at the party, so that made it easy. No, they've been getting along great. They really have.
Now,
Honest
which
to God,
which
you know,
one
I
of
don't lie.
them wasn't at the party?
Sybil.
No, why not?
I don't know. I didn't talk to her.
Well, I know she wasn't there.
Right, exactly. So I had no chance to ask because I went to the party, I saw the last show, and I came here to see you.
Yeah.
So I hadn't talked to anybody.
Yeah. So what's next? What are you going to do now?
What's next? Well, actually, at the moment, I'm the spokesperson for the annual Southern Comfort Mixology Contest.
There you go. See?
So
Exactly.
Yes.
So actually, moonlighting was just a stepping stone for you to something bigger and better.
Yes, that's very true. Something very delightful and rewarding and wonderful.
Yeah,
and I'm also in development.
You're out
I don't know
selling
if you
bar
can tell, but
whiskey.
yes,
Good.
I am.
Now, what
Yes.
does this mean, this contest? Is it a contest?
It's a real contest. Actually, it's already been won.
Oh, who won the
Actually,
contest?
Love Potion number 9.
I don't know what that means.
Well, it was a contest for a new drink using
Oh, a
Southern
new
Comfort.
drink.
And
Yeah.
Love Potion number 9 was the winner. So it won.
Yeah, that's the thing that this country needs is more encouragement to drink. You know?
What I only thing the country needs is more encouragement to drink safely. And,
Yeah.
and that's the rest is up to the
And
individual.
what better way to do it than with distilled spirits?
Yes, that's true.
Just,
Water gets you in a lot of trouble, I know. So-
all right. Well,
But
and
thank
then
you for talking about it anyway, Dave. I appreciate it.
I'm sorry. Now, what when you say you're in development? By the way, how's your daughter?
Son.
Son, how's your son?
My son.
I'm drunk now.
Yeah, he's
How is
fine. He's fine, but he's because of his name. I mean, a lot of people get confused because of his name. It's Andrea.
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 Well, there you
which
go. Of
was
course I would be confused.
Andrew. Yeah. So he's great. He's great. He used to do tricks. He used to do kind of silly baby tricks.
Really? Like what?
Like he used to eat hairballs. He used to chase down hairballs. I don't want you to think that I let him, because I didn't. He tried, and I used to stop him, because they'll take him away from me.
No,
if I say to
what is the origin of the hairballs?
From my dog. I have a dog.
Oh, your dog.
Who's very smart. He's very
Thank
smart.
God it's not your aunt or somebody.
Yes, oh yes, I forgot to mention it was dog hairballs, because it could have been, yeah. But then the baby got smart, and the baby matured, because he used to just pick it off the carpet and try and find it. Then he figured out, as he got older, that it comes from the dog. So he goes and he sits next to the dog, and he picks it right off the dog. So I know he's really growing up. It's sad. I cried. It's wonderful.
Do you ever worry that maybe they'll take the baby away from you?
Well, that's what I just said. No, I had to insert that I do stop him.
Yeah.
I see what it is and I stop him. I do stop him.
But that's, you know,
Or they'll take my dog away.
No, yeah. It's good, though, that the baby and the dog get along pretty well.
They do. The dog gets about 90% of what's on the high chair, so he's fine.
So, and what are you going to do? You're going to take a little time off? Are you going to take some vacation?
Well, I'm just going to spend time with my son, and
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I'm going to hang around New York and see family.
Do you think as the months go by that you'll get antsy about working again and jump into something? Are you going to take your time about it? I mean, how does this work?
Well, you know, it works on a lot of levels. Like, you know, very many levels. Like last summer I did a play, and it was, a non-commercial play.
You enjoyed that?
And I enjoyed it. It was Shakespeare, it was Romeo and Juliet, and I had the best time. And I'm not going to jump into anything I don't want to do unless I'm broke.
Yeah. Well, I hope you,
I'm not broke.
regardless of what you're doing, I hope you'll always come back and see us, because
Thanks.
we've enjoyed chatting with you over the years.
Thanks.
And good luck with that Southern Comfort gig.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
From June 13th through the 15th. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to this program, Larry Miller. Larry.
Thank you and good evening. My philosophy of life is that we work out entirely too much. We waste time. A friend of mine runs marathons, and he's always talking about this runner's high. But he has to go 26 miles for it. That's why I smoke and drink. I get the same feeling from a flight of stairs. Just saving precious time. Here's a little message for every good athlete in the audience, in fact. Every hour you're in the gym, I'm in a bar talking to your girlfriend. I may not be strong, but I'm there. Yeah, lift that. It's true, some people overdo it with alcohol. A friend of mine had a little too much to drink the other night, and, okay, it was me. It's not the hangovers I hate, it's those mystery bruises. You know that... What the hell was I doing? Hey, wait, Carol, did we go skydiving last night? What the hell was I doing? Another thing worse than the hangover is the phone calls the next day from friends, those fill-in-the-blanks calls, tales from the dark side. You never know what those are going to bring. Hello? Hey, how you feeling there today, Rambo? Oh, no. What? Larry, my parents want to know why you took the curtains. They want to know. You see, our thinking about drinking is backwards. It really is. Every politician we have, liberal or conservative, who gets caught drinking or chasing women is thrown out of office. It's backwards. It's more dangerous to have a clean living president with his finger on the button. He thinks he's going right to heaven. You want to feel safe with a leader? Give me a guy who fights in bars and cheats on his wife. This is a man who wants to put off Judgment Day as long as possible. So backwards thinking. It is. I plan dates backwards. I don't know how I started doing that. Let's see, the movie's at 10. That means I pick her up at 9. That means I'm in the shower at 8. That means I'm running at 7. That means I leave work at 6. That means I get to work at 9. That means I'm asleep the night before at midnight. That means I'm late now. I can't make it. The ultimate, though, in backwards thinking has to be weightlifting. It really is backwards. It misses the point. A man can make any part of his body huge, except one. And by comparison, that now looks smaller. You know, you'd think these guys would be trying to lose weight and make it look bigger. It'd be like, how was your date with Jim? Well, he's so skinny, but what a man. Thank you.
What? We'll be right back. The program. Very funny.
Thank you.
You know, I haven't seen you in a while, and I don't mean to hurt your feelings or anything, but you're starting to look like a shop teacher.
Now, why would that hurt my feelings?
I don't know. I just didn't want you to be offended by that.
A couple of fingers missing.
No,
there.
no. Is it? I mean, have you changed your? You look different from the last time I saw you.
Well, it's I haven't had glasses.
It is the glasses then.
The glasses are new. I've been wearing them about a month, and
enjoying them?
I can see better.
Yeah.
And also, it's kind of a look. Also, you go in Hollywood, as people would probably know, you don't just go to get glasses. You take your publicist and your agent.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
And the look we're going for is kind of a cross between Humphrey Bogart and Paul.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. You're very close. You'll be at...